with a brand new video recording setup. No hands, Mama! Anyway, today is a special vlog, but first, a few questions. We have a ton of questions to get through, which I like. I know I usually only answer 4, but since I was gone, I will answer all of them. Torch the Puppet asks, Ren, how do you handle Nora's daily energetic antics all day? Ren!
Lots of patience.
Thanks, Ren. Venom Slayer 32 asks, have you ever tried getting a pet sloth? Not yet, but I got really close to petting one once. I broke into a zoo once, and I was so close to petting one, but I was caught. DarkSaiyan Goku asks, who could pull off a better Batman, Jean or Ren? Ren. Jean is more of a Superman. Ooh, maybe I could be Ren's Catwoman. Echo Phoenix asks, what are your opinions on Motor City? It looks very similar to that one animated band. What were they called again? Monkeys?
Gorillas. Monkeys is a completely different thing.
Thanks, Ren! And finally, the Super Ian 300 asks, do you still drink coffee or espresso from time to time? As long as Ren isn't there to catch you with any. Of course I do! Oh, but don't tell Ren. Okay, enough questions. Next time, there will only be 4. Now, it is a very spooktacular time of the year, so I thought I'd share some spooky stories from Remnant with you all. These stories travel around message boards in the CCT. I like to call them creepy noodles, because they're creepy and noodles are yummy. So grab some candy and let's listen to some stories. Okay, first one is a story called The Atlas Sleep Experiments. A long time ago, Atlas was still testing some new technology. They came across a new type of gas dust and wanted to test it out. So they took some prisoners, put them in a room, and released this gaseous dust into the room. After a few days, everything was quiet. The scientists came in to check in on everyone, and they turned off the gas. But one of the prisoners said, no, keep it on. After a while, the scientists went to check in on everyone, this time turning off the gas and opening the door. One of the prisoners was eaten. The scientists took the prisoners to the medbay, but one by one, they died. Dark times, am I right? Let's have some candy. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, next one. This one is called Coconut Isles. There was once a puppet series called The Coconut Isles. It starred pirates and a little girl named Ember. Ember was a girl who would interact with the pirate puppets. One of the pirates, Pearl, wasn't a good pirate. There was also a villain called the Aura Snatcher, who takes people's aura. There was also one episode where every pirate was screaming and Ember was crying. But the weirdest part about the story? It never existed. Everyone who remembers watching it was watching static this whole time. Crazy, I know! Now it's time for some more candy! Num 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 num. Next story, Red the Killer. There once was a little boy named Red. Red grew up with a brother named Blue. Red and Blue were bullied by their neighbors all the time. One day, the bullies started beating up Blue, so Red decided to chase them into a house and stab one of them. Another one burned his face with fire dust, causing Red to pass out. When he woke up, he was in a hospital, and his face was pale white. Later, out of craziness, Red cut a permanent smile into his face. He then killed his family, but not before telling them to go to sleep. Wow, that one was scary. I think I need a candy break. Nom 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 nom. Okay, last story. Slender Tail. There is a story of a fauna spirit known as Slender Tail. Slender Tail will steal kids away to his palace. There are photos floating around of him. He is skinny, very skinny, and his tail is even thinner. He has no face. He's also dressed gentlemanly. If you see him, do not approach. Woo! that's all the stories. I hope you enjoyed them, and I will see you in the next vlog. Stay safe out there, everyone!